Niagara and the Daredevils.
Do people actually go over Niagara Falls in barrels? Is that
Not
just
like regular. It's not like an every.
No, not like maybe
A lot of people have died doing it.
Wow.
They're not interested in staying. What is it?
The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown.
Langdon glanced up, feeling himself return from faraway thoughts. He realized he was standing at a dead stop on the stairs, paralyzed by sudden revelation. Oh, draconian devil, oh, lame shit. Oh, no, saint.
Lame shit. You lame shit. Chelsea's.
There are dog whisperers, and then there are dog listeners, and they listen to the dog whispers. So someone whispers to the dog whispers to the dog listener, and the dog listener, well, selfish and keeps it to themselves, I guess.
That's it right
You can be father and son.
Yeah.
I'm going to invent a car with gull-wing doors.
And then it's going to go back to
And it's going to go back to
1955.
1955.
Huckleberry Hound was cutting down a fine, fat fir tree for Christmas. As he worked, he sang, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Suddenly, smash! A snowball hit him on the head. Pixie and Dixie, I'm assuming that's those two, were having a snowball fight, but they stopped when they heard Huckleberry's song. What's a one-horse open sleigh? Pixie asked. Yes, please tell us, said Dixie. Huckleberry was so amazed he forgot to be angry about the snowball. Don't tell me you've never been in a one-horse open sleigh, he said. Why, you don't know what you're missing. Dring! You get into the sleigh like this, said Huckleberry. He helped Pixie and Dixie into the branches of the tree. Then whoosh! Over the snow you go, as smooth as wind on ice. And Huckleberry was off at a fast trot, and the tree was over his shoulder, and Pixie and Dixie jiggling up and down in the branches. My, said Pixie, I wish we could have a ride in one, don't you, Dixie? More than anything else in the world, said Dixie, especially on Christmas morning. All right, said Huckleberry, you shall ride in a one-horse open sleigh on Christmas morning. Leave it to me. I have a plan. The next day, Huckleberry called on Yogi Bear and told him, do you have an old baby carriage, he asked. I believe I do, said Yogi. Well, let's go in and take a look at the barn. They looked in Yogi's big old barn until they found the baby carriage. May I have it, said Huckleberry. Certainly, said Yogi. Page turn. Changes every time. Next, Huckleberry called on Jinx the cat and told him his plan. Do you have an old pair of skis, he asked. Well, I believe I do, said Jinx. Let's go and look in the attic. They searched in Jinx's musty old attic and they found the skis. May I have them, said Huckleberry. Oh, certainly, said Jinx. Oh, I skipped the page turn, I'm sorry. For 2 whole days, Huckleberry worked to build the sleigh. He took the wheels off the baby carriage and put the skis on instead. Then he got some brightly colored paint and a brush and a string of bells. And voila! There it was, saying wee and sparkles, all red and white, with lots of bells that tinkled with the breeze. Huckleberry was so proud of his sleigh that he called Jinx and Yogi to come have a look. It's a beauty, said Yogi, and just in time for Christmas morning, said Jinx. Won't Pixie and Dixie be surprised? The next day was Christmas. Huckleberry dressed quickly and ran out to the sleigh. It looked more bright and gleaming than ever. Huckleberry beamed with joy. Now I'll drive over to Pixie and Dixie's house and, oh my, Huckleberry had forgotten something. He had forgotten to put the horse to pull the sleigh. Poor Huckleberry. He searched high and low. He searched low. Sorry, I read that wrong. For children learning to read, I should probably read that correctly.
No, they can't read. Yeah, I don't know if they can read the letters.
And he searched low. Sounded out.
Where he goes.
He visited all the horses that he knew. He begged and he pleaded too. But all the horses had their plans for Christmas morning and could not help him. That doesn't rhyme. At last, Huckleberry sat down with a weary sigh. Just then, along came Yogi Bear and Jinx singing a Merry Christmas tune. Merry Christmas, Huckleberry, they chanted. Why, what's the matter? You look so sad, Huckleberry told them.
What did he tell them?
Is that my page turner?
It is this time.
What shall I do?
This is the
Huckleberry
age of
said.
the internet. It's infinite customization.
I can't break my promise to Pixie and Dixie, especially on Christmas morning. They all sat down and they thought. Suddenly, Jinx leaped up. My whiskers, he said. I have it. He dashed off.
He goes and decides
Don't
he's the
spoil
horse.
it. I've got like two more pages.
Okay.
Soon he was back. He was carrying a pair of mittens, 2 old mops, and a ball of string. Stand still, Yogi, he said. I have a plan. First, Jinx made ears out of the mittens and tied them to Yogi's head. Next, he took a mop and tied it to Yogi's neck for a mane. And then he took another mop and made it into a beautiful tail for Yogi. There, said Jinx, there's your horse. Quickly, they harnessed Yogi to the sleigh, and away they went to find Pixie and Dixie.
Ding!
What a sleigh ride it was! Yogi Bear pulled hard and fast as a horse. Whoosh went the sleigh, whizzing smoothly over the snow, with all the little bells jingling. Jinx was the driver, and Pixie and Dixie sat on Huckleberry's lap, having the time of their lives. As they whizzed along, they sang,
Ding!
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Everyone sang, even the horse, for anything can happen on Christmas morning. The end.
That was a beautiful and inspiring tale.
Now it's time to go to sleep. This is the way my mom used to put me to sleep.